Well, we had a long day again, long morning. It's, what time is it? 3 o'clock?
4.
4. Oh, good. It's 4 o'clock here. We had to come today and train some horses. Trained a couple, warmed some up. Got a real good look at my boy Simba today training. Now, they're just at the point in time at Mohawk where they go from 1 day a week qualifying with 13 qualifiers. And, of course, they said, oh, we don't want people there too late. So they only allow 3 schoolers. So we didn't get all our horses into school today. We shut out in schoolers. So we had to put, I took 3 over and we snuck them in. They have a break in between the qualifiers after qualifier 6. So we trained 3 of our horses in 2-2. And it was just to let you know what the kind of ridiculous weather we're having. I drove in a summer suit in Ohio the other day and I was sweating. And you may say, well, it's virtually the same for the most part. You know, the weather's a little different. They don't get as much snow there. And the weather's hotter in the summer. But for the most part, it's close. It's like zero. It's 0 right now. And it was freezing rain in a driving wind all morning. Just the most ridiculous conditions I've ever seen in my life for April 11th. So, we come in here. I trained, I forget who I trained. Trained a couple of 2-year-olds. Everything went well here. Went over, we warmed up the horses, warmed them up. They seemed fine. Got over, then we qualified. So we trained, in between we trained together. Now we trained together, but they're all ready to school for the most part. But Dancehall Babe made a break. She was going a mile and 2-1 with Simba, and I was behind them. I was going with Ivanka. So Alan and Joe, I know you're wondering about Ivanka all the time. Ivanka won a mile in 2-3 last quarter in 30 seconds, and it was windy. It wasn't a very nice day. Stonebridge Simba won a mile in 2-1 and a piece, 2-2, I think, last quarter in 28 seconds. Dancehall Babe was coming right to him, and she made a break coming out of the last turn. James says she's hitting her jack. Now that you guys may not know what a jack is, it would be her hind knee. There's a lot of bone in there, and she's touching up on the point. There's a point, size of a chestnut, you'd say, and the inside of the hock, and it's pretty painful when the trotters get up in there, and some of them will, a lot of them will. And Dancehall Babe did last year, and she is again this year. Just a matter of tinkering with her shoeing to minimize it. I bought her a set of boots today. We went over, I took them over to the leather shop and asked them to put a piece of leather on the inside of the boot. A little more protection for her. And if we have to, we'll put the trotting hobbles back on her. But she's ready to go right now. We'll probably school all 3 of those horses this coming week. I guess Ivanka could qualify. I will make that a game time decision. We have all 3 of those horses. Ivanka, Stonebridge Simba was awesome. Very, very good. Simba, Ivanka, and Dancehall Babe are all ready to qualify. Whether they qualify or school next week, I'll make that decision this week after I talk to Harry a little bit. Now, Simba's kind of in limbo. I got Simba right now as Jason has left for Ohio. I'm doing the horses for Jason till we figure out what we're doing with Simba. Obviously, he's got to go to Pennsylvania soon, within the next month. So maybe I'll qualify Stonebridge Simba, and then we'll decide what we're doing with him. The schoolers today, we only got 1 of them in to go. I could have taken one of these horses and put them in a schooler because we were going to take Maxwell Plum. We decided to train him here. I know a lot of our clients are saying, where's Max? Where's Max? Maxwell Plum's going to the sale. I made my mind up. I love the horse, great attitude. I just can't get him away from that knee. Now, he'll come off that knee eventually, but I have no idea how long that will take, that growth for him to mature and get off that knee, what he'll look like on the way to that point, and after that point, I have no idea. So I've opted to maybe get a flat line on him. We'll put him into qualify next week. I really just want to get a flat line from going to the sale in Ohio, and I think that will be it for Max. Sad to see him go. I really like this horse, but I hope whoever gets him is pretty sharp, and they can get this guy squared away because he's a really nice horse to be around. We schooled Warwee Ultra. She was awesome today. She's looked better and better and better and better the last 3 weeks schooling. Mile and 2-1, last half 59, last quarter and 30 and a bit today into the wind. But it was freezing rain when I was going by the 3/4 pole in a driving wind. Just about the worst weather on earth. And she was very, very good today. Really impressed with her. I'd like to see her qualify in 59. It'd be crazy if we actually had a nice day to qualify on. I said to Jason the other night when the horses raced in Ohio, this is the first time that it's been sunny and above 0 that these horses won a fast mile. First time in 2019 was the other day when they raced in Ohio. The very first time, a sunny day above 0. So, been a little gloomy this year, but these horses that I trained and schooled look great today. Qualifiers, I'll be honest, I'll tell you the truth, I didn't see Buckingham go. James come up to me after and said that little horse at Kevin's was really good. I forgot. I said, what little horse? He said, the little filly there. I said, oh, Buckingham. He said, yeah, she was really good. 58 last quarter and 28. He was really, really happy with her. I watched Tulo go out the door. I was on the phone. I was talking to somebody, and Scott Young was down to qualify, but Kevin had asked me to go with him, and I said, well, Scott Young can go with the horse. He schooled him the last 2 weeks. Anyway, I wasn't ready to go, and Scott Young went out the door and qualified him. He looked really good. I think he came 27-4 on the end of it. Now, there was a wind pushing them down the lane, but that wind zapped them down the backstretch too, so there has to be a little give and take. Timo Tulo and Houdini both qualified very well. You'll notice they were like 5th and 6th. James got away in another time zone with Timo Houdini and just had him trotting on the end of it. Not a big deal. That's probably what he needed. And Timo Tulo also was trotting very hard in the end of it. Looked great. Screaming Hawk made a break today. I can't keep making excuses for this horse. I will. To me, I like Screaming Hawk. I see a horse that is desperately trying to get his game together, to get his racing together. He just makes the odd mistake here. We made some shoeing changes, and the way we had him hung up to race in London, we had a gating strap on the inside, a head pull, and Murphy blind. He was running out leaving the gate and made a break on me today. If I had went last trip with that horse, we could have made those changes, and that's squarely on my shoulders. I should have done that. Harry'd asked me, and I said, I got horses to warm up and school and train. I'll do what I can, and I couldn't get over in time, and I would have noticed that, and it's my fault. I know we're going to have some people jumping ship on Screaming Hawk, and I'm staying put. I like this horse, and I'll always try and work with horses that want to do their work and work hard and have a great work ethic. Screaming Hawk is a horse that wants to be a good horse, and I'd like to see if he can become one. So Screaming Hawk, little mistake today. We will get that rectified for next week. And we had Maintenance Man. Maintenance Man jumped over a leaf leaving the gate and near killed Keith Jones leaving the gate. And then Keith Jones near killed himself in the last turn. He ran over somebody and fell down. And you never want to see that happen. But Maintenance Man was a little dull. And I've been telling our clients, we're trying to get him right, He was a little dull today. I wasn't pleased. We're going to change his shoes, put a lighter set of hobbles on him, change his bridle. We need to get this colt into 5th gear, and I haven't got him there yet. It's becoming a little painful for me to, this is like the 4th fast mile we've went with him. 57 on a shitty day, okay, so that was what, 55? This is a colt that's got 3 lifetime wins and $37,000 made lifetime. He better find 53, 54 real quick, because he's going to find it a real tough challenge racing on any track if we can't do that. So for the guys out there and the ladies that are saying, where's Maintenance Man? Where's Maintenance Man? We're working on him. He's under maintenance is what he is. We're trying to get him right for everybody. He's there. There's no physical reason this horse isn't faster than he is right now. So we're going to continue to work on him and work on him. There's simply no point in qualifying him again or racing him until he is where he needs to be. I was unimpressed today. I was unimpressed with Maintenance Man, but he still is Maintenance Man. There is no physical reason, as I said, he can't come back to a colt. He was last year and even better than he was last year. He just got to put forth an effort. So we're going to continue to work with him. We had a busy day, as I said this morning. It's 4 o'clock. As Mike just told me, it's 4 o'clock right now. I'm heading home. I have to go and warm up just a tad. That will be a challenge tonight. Just a tad from the rail at Mohawk. As the Las Vegas bookmakers would say, that's a long shot. Well, I don't know what Just a Tad's going to do. I hope he does well, because I own most of them. But they called looking for the entry. You know, oh, we're short of horses. We need an entry. Tad was going back to London or Flamborough. And I said to Harry, just they called looking for a horse and Just a Tad. And he goes, as long as he doesn't draw the inside, we'll be fine. He drew the rail. So it's going to be, I'm going to have to buy some new trotting gloves tonight before I drive Just a Tad to get him around. And Mystical Mission again tonight, coming off a poor performance. Really got to get this another guy we got to get back on track. So big night. It's going to be cold as a bugger here. Tomorrow I'm in London, and then Saturday they changed the forecast. 14 degrees and sunny. A beautiful day for the drone on Saturday. We'll be sending those lists out later on today or tomorrow morning. But finally, another, well, we did have a nice day to drone 2 weeks ago. It'll be nice again this Saturday. So I'm off. I'm going home. And then I'll be back at Mohawk at 6:30 to warm up. Nice short day. Take care.